Good morning, students. Today we'll study the one more type of problem from this geology lab, that is borehole problems. Okay, so boreholes. So you know that in boreholes, the major thing is we'll have to find out the depth of the borehole. So at what depth we are going to receive the water. Okay, so let us take a example here. Three boreholes PQR line at the corners of an equilateral triangle on a level ground. That means there is a four holes are there and they are at the corners of the those triangle, and that triangle is of equilateral triangle. So what are those three boreholes? PQR, and where they are at the corners of the triangle. The sides of the triangle are 240 meter. That means one side of the triangle is 240 meter. Okay, these are the sides of the triangle, that is 240 meter. And the borehole Q is at the west of the R. Means if it is if P, Q is at the west of the P and R. Okay? And P is the north of the midpoint of QR, and P is where it is midpoint of Q and it is in the north. Okay, if you consider the triangle, P is at the north, Q is at the west of P and R, P is north of the Q and R, and it is at the middle point. A coal seam is met at 30 meter from P. From point P, the borehole reaches a coal seam at the 30 meter depth, and from Q it is at 70 meter, and from R it is 90 meter. Okay, means from P it is 30 meter depth, the coal seam is there. From Q point it is 70 meter depth, coal seam is there. At R it is 90 meter. So determine the altitude of the coal seam. So what they want to find out they are told us to find out the altitude of the coal seam. And also a fourth borehole is proposed, that is S, at the midpoint of Q and R. Between point Q and R, between the Q and R, the one more new borehole has to be drilled, that is borehole S. We'll have to find out what depth the proposed borehole reaches the coal seam. Means the borehole is at what depth it reaches the coal seam, that we need to be find out. So our aim is to find out the depth of this borehole S. Okay, this is the solution. Given data, the sides of a triangle are 240 meter, and a coal seam meets at P is 30 meter, coal seam meets at Q is 70, coal seam meet at R is 90 meter. So let us assume this is your level ground here. So Q is at the west of P and R, and P is north of Q and R, it is, and also it is midpoint of the Q and R. So from P to Q it is 240 meter, from P to R it is 240 meter. Okay, distance between the sides it is equilateral triangles 240 meter. From P to Q it is 240, from P to R it is again 240 meter. So P, there is depth is 30 meter. So take some scale, draw 30 meter here. Again from Q it is 70 meter, draw 70 meter. From R9 draw 90 meter. So this is, you take reference point here. So from in this we'll have to find out the gradient towards P to Q and gradient towards P to R. From this it is totally 70. In this if we deduct 30 here, so remaining is 40, and this side it is 240. So gradient of P to Q is 40 is to 240, 1 is to 6. So gradient of P to Q is how much? 1 is to 6. Now gradient of P to R is, here it is totally 90, remove this 30, this will be 60, and this is 240. So it is 60 is to 40, 240. So gradient of PR is 1 is to 4. Okay, so main aim is to find out the gradient from this figure. Clear? Now Now we'll have to draw this triangle here, equilateral triangle having sides 240 meter. This is from this to this. So for that, how to construct this isosceles triangle? Draw a baseline of 240 meter, that is QR. Take to the scale of 1 is to 40, means 240 by 40, it is 6 centimeter. Draw a line of 6 centimeter. Take with a rounder to mark 6 centimeter with the scale, and take an arc. From this also make an arc here, so you will get the midpoint, one point, that is point P. Join these lines, you will get an equilateral triangle. So again, from this, P is at the north of Q and R, Q is at the west of P and R. Okay, now we got an equilateral triangle. So with the help of this gradient from P to Q is how much? 1 is to 6. Gradient from P to R, it is 1 is to 4. From P to Q it is 1 is to 6. From P to R it is 1 is to 4. Mark that one. So 6 centimeter means it will reach, say at Q itself. From P to R it will reach up to T. So join this line, means join this line. This is your gradient line. Q and T is your gradient line. Q and T is what? Gradient line. PT and PQ and QT is gradient line, and here QT is your bedding plane. Okay, now we'll have to find out the true dip. True dip is which is going to be perpendicular to the bedding plane, correct? Which is perpendicular to the bedding plane. That with help of rounder, you draw a line from P, and it should be perpendicular to this QT line. So this will be PM. So here true dip is PM line, that is 1 is to 3.9. Measure this distance. PM distance is 3.9 centimeter. Okay, so once again, Q, and after getting the gradient, P to Q it is 6 centimeter, P to R in that line it is 4 centimeter. So T is the point at 4 centimeter. Join the line of T and Q. Okay, now this is what? Bedding plane. From this we'll have to find out the true dip and apparent dip. From point P, draw a perpendicular to this bedding plane and measure this distance. So this is PM line, and the distance is 1 is to 3.9, and the true dip direction is, let us take this is at the south, this is south, this is east. So south towards east, read this angle, that is south 20 degree east. Okay, now apparent dip is, again one more condition is there, the borehole S is at the midpoint of the Q and R. So mark at 3 centimeter and join this line. Okay, join this line, measure this distance. This is the distance of PS, it is 5.2 centimeter, and this is line PN is what? It is apparent dip. PN is what? It is apparent dip. So it is at a distance of 1 is to 4.2, and PS is at a distance of 5.2 centimeter. 5.2 centimeter means it is 208 meter from P. From P below it is 208 meter, the gradient. So okay, our aim is to find out the depth. So formula is there, that is horizontal distance into gradient plus depth of the borehole with the least depth. Depth of borehole with the least depth is with the P. So it is at a depth of 30 meter. The horizontal distance we have found out, that is PS distance, that is 208 meter, and the gradient is this one, PN. How much it is? 4.2 centimeter. So it is 1 divided by 4.2 into 208 plus 30. You will get the depth, that is 79.52 meter. Okay. So results: altitude of coal seam is south 20 degree east. This is your altitude. PM is your altitude, that is south 20 degree towards east, and depth of the fourth hole reaches the coal seam at a distance of 79.52 meters. So this is our solution. Clear? So if you are having doubts, you can ask me at any time.